All right, guys, what's up? I'm back in another video. It's been a little minute. Oh, as you guys know, love me some DC too, as well as Marvel. We got the DCU. I guess it's what we're calling it, the DCU slate. And I think it's like I wrote down it's like 11 movies, and I'll obviously show from the little reveal announcement that they had. But yeah, let's get into it. Number one, we got Blue Beetle, which should be good. I think it's set to come out this year. I think it's coming out in theaters. The number two, we got Creature Commandos, which is it'll be an animation, so it'll be like a cartoon or whatever.
Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action.
We got number three. We got Amanda Waller TV show. I wrote down that it'll take place between Peacemaker 1 and 2. So Peacemaker, season 1, and then whenever we get season 2. So like that gap, I guess it's
Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it.
4, we got Superman Legacy, which is a movie that comes out July 11, 2025. As of right now, that's the only only thing we know has a release date, which is the Superman movie. I'm assuming it'll be like a younger Superman. I think it'll kind of go over like I don't know if it'll do his origins, because we don't need an origin story, but I think it'll, if I'm not mistaken, I think it'll be a younger Superman.
This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is
we got number 5, Green Lanterns. The Lanterns TV show, which I am hyped for because I do like Green Lantern. I guess it'll follow Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. I think that's what I've seen. I don't think what's the other guy's name? Guy Gardner. I don't think it's gonna cover him. I think it's gonna cover those two. Cause it's crazy. I kind of even said this before. I was like, they should make a Green Lantern TV show, and this will be live action. I was like, they should make one and make it like with like Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart when they're like younger or whatever. And I don't know if this is going to be when they're younger, but it's going to cover them. It's going to be like a buddy cop type thing, which I'm excited for.
A terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective, with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over.
We got number 6. We got The Authority. I don't really know who they are like that. I don't know who The Authority or the Creature Commandos are. I'm not going to lie to you. But I mean, James Gunn, he's known for doing this with these like unknown characters that ain't maybe not as popular like he did with like Suicide Squad, and like of course what he did with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like those was not A-list characters before he put his touch on them.
Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU, and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes.
With Authority, we got 7, which is Paradise. Oh, my fault. The Authority is also a film too, if I did say that. We got 7, Paradise Lost, I guess is what it's called. And I guess it's covering like Wonder Woman's, her place. I don't know I'm not even gonna say it because I don't know how to say it, so I'm not gonna mess up. But like with the Amazons, like her world where she comes from. I think it said it's gonna be a prequel, a prequel. I think so. That's what I swear I thought. That's what I wrote down.
Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. We
got 8, Batman Brave and the Bold, which is I'm very hyped for that too. It'll cover Damian as Robin and him and Batman. That's a film. The Paradise Lost it'll be a TV show. I'm assuming on HBO Max.
Introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them. And
we got Boostergold. I know who Boostergold is just because watching like, the Justice League. I think he was in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, those cartoons. It's the only reason I know who he is at all. He's gonna get a TV show, I'm assuming on HBO Max.
Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series.
We got Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. That'll be a film. And I think that'll cover like her origins or whatever.
Sent to Earth and raised by loving parents. Whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish.
And then number 11, we got Swamp Thing. I do know who Swamp Thing is. I used to get him confused with Man Thing from Marvel. Like they're kind of similar, I feel like. That's a film as well.
Horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories.
And yeah, that's the first 11 movies we got so far. I'm looking forward to these movies. It's really more TV shows than movies. It's more TV shows that can be on HBO Max. But I feel like, James Gunn, he got a good plan going on. I mean, I know people are mad they had to reboot, but this is what they got to do. What they got to do, because the shit was in shambles. But like, I love DC just as much as Marvel. But like, Batman is my second favorite superhero ever. Superman is like my third or fourth. Like, he might be fourth behind Iron Man. Like, I love those two characters. I love DC. I fuck with Green Lantern. Like, I want DC to be on the same pedestal as Marvel. But like, so maybe with James Gunn this can work, because I love superheroes, bro. So I definitely love DC just as much. And it's sad as a fan of them that they have not. They have been way behind Marvel, bro. And they shouldn't have, because they have just as good characters, So, that's the DC Slate announcement. Hope you guys like it. Let me know what you guys are excited for. And yeah.